What's going on, guys? We obviously have the Tahoe loaded down and we're going on a Keegan trip. So if you guys haven't seen this thing yet, this is Guthrie's latest vehicle. He traded his 2014 Jetta for it. As you can see, we've already thrown in the clears, some LEDs, get it looking right. It's a pretty cool color. Whenever you look at it in certain light, it like changes. It's either a blue or a greenish. It's got a weird, I don't know, it's just a weird color, especially for a Chevy. But Guthrie is putting in rock lights on a dually that he's working on. Pretty sick truck. As you can see, I mean, it isn't all show, but he's getting everything wired up right. It's turning out really good. This is a tuned and deleted LML. Is that what it is? Yeah. Tuned and deleted LML. He's got the grill lights, some little brackets he made. He's got four grill lights, a light in each, wheel well. Then there's one under each door, and as you can tell, these lighting up are the amp steps. It does have amps. All the lighting was just redone on this truck. He sent these to like Down South Lighting or something, and it's all Morimoto stuff, so it's legit. Nothing, no corners were cut. Here you can see the Morimoto symbol. It is getting forces come Christmas time. He just did all the badging because it did have a lot of chrome left on it. I think he did the cab lights, mirror lights, stuff like that. And he is hiring Guthrie to put rock lights on. So as you can see with all the wiring stuff, he's knocking that out before we get going to Illinois this evening. It is Friday evening, about 4. But yeah, we get something cool in the shop every now and then. But yeah, it is a Denali. It's pretty sick. Weather techs, all the goodies. I don't know what kind of tent he's got, but it's pretty sweet. This used to be his rig truck. He is a welder, but he bought another, I think like an 11 or 12 Duramax to be his rig truck with a bed. Here's his grill. Bunch of stuff just got done. He just got the whole thing undercoated. A lot of little things that it needed. It really turned out well, coming from guys. It's a guy or a few guys that don't really like blacked out things, I guess. Doesn't like it. I don't prefer the murdered out trucks, I guess you could say, but everything's just clean. I mean, it's done right. It's hard not to like it. But this grill is going to be lit. But we'll show you the after when everything's all done and wired up and everything with the lights off, so you guys can get an idea for what it's going to look like. Alright, while Guthrie is working on that, we better go take a look at the 3rd gen. I came back from school last night because we've been getting a lot of parts in, which we still have obviously a lot more for it to come in, but you guys probably won't know. I didn't really point out things that were wrong, but this tail light was busted, so we got new tails, and we got all the lights working for the tail lights. What else did we do? We did stuff under the hood. So the map sensors, I don't know if this is open or not. Yeah, or not map sensors, just the sensors themselves. They go in here. We got both of them came in, so we put those both on, and our intake that came with the truck. I fixed, which there's more leaking. My big pet peeve is leaks, so we are trying to get all those knocked out. I did fix one last night after about a week of looking. The oil drain where it goes into the block, I noticed it was leaking around there because it was leaking right up under the turbo, but we did we fixed that because everything was hand tight. I fixed it all and just got everything how it should be. And then it started leaking out of the block, where it connects to the block. So I took the O-rings off and went up to O'Reilly's and got, I think they're 01, or not O, maybe 115 size O-rings. That's what it said on the box. I think they're 115s. So I put those on and snapped it back in, and it was a lot harder to snap back in. It was a lot cleaner of a, I don't know, of a feeling, I guess. The other one just kind of went in. It didn't feel that convincing. So we fixed that. So, well, truck's locked. So we do not have an oil leak on this side anymore. So we're going to check the other side. Honestly, the other side, I think it's power steering fluid. So we're going to figure out if it's out of the reservoir, out of a line, because we fixed our squeaking problem because it was awful. It had a bunch of water in it, and we flushed it like 3 or 4 times, and it's finally doing better. And so I'm hoping it's just a line. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to get a whole new reservoir and pump. Well, not reservoir, probably pump. But we did make some progress there. I do have a little surprise for bumper wise, rear bumper. I did get a roll pan. So you guys that watch Greg A know that he did a hideaway on his, and I think we might try that. But we did get a roll pan for the rear because it was the cheap route, I guess, and they're clean. I don't have anything against them, so it'll do the job. Alright, it is 7:41. We just made our first McDonald's stop. I think we're like 3 hours and 45 minutes away, so the maps say. We'll make it quicker than that. But I think Guthrie probably needs to tell you why. I mean, obviously we're going to see Keegan, but of course he's on the works of a wheel and tire deal, so I'll let you kind of...
So, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have 22x14 Fuel Renegades, and I bought a set of 355s from a buddy. So I'm trading those for a set of 22x12 fuel forged FF02s, and those are actually going to go on the Tahoe after I get a lift and some tires bought for it. Probably after winter. I don't see the point in getting tires put on it before right before it snows, so they'll have to come off, but should be pretty good. Got a few other things planned for the Tahoe, but we might make another video about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm sure you guys can probably hear in the background of the video. The Tahoe is loud. I don't think you really have any info on it, but it is cammed, and it sounds pretty damn good whenever it's sitting idle, and it has a nice tone to it. It even has pretty good sized muffler on it, I think, too, and I mean it's loud for sure. So you can hear it downshift there. But we'll give you more of an update on this. Guthrie, I don't know if I've put it on YouTube yet. Guthrie has bought a wrecked, was it Suburban? Yeah, wrecked 05 Suburban with an LS. So he's gonna LS swap the truck here, hopefully eventually. But that'll be in the works too. And once that gets started, we'll be taking videos of that and posting it, because there's kind of a demand for that, swap videos and whatnot. So we'll catch back up with you whenever we're getting closer to Keegan's. I think Noah and Tristan are already there, so hopefully we'll see the gang here before midnight. So we'll be back. Alright guys, it is the next day. We made it to Keegan's last night. I just didn't take a video. We're in his dad's paint booth. This is where the white truck was painted. Take a look at this thing. Look at the outside of the barrel. And this is minty. This is a 15x16 6-lug Weld Typhoon. I mean, it is awesome. It belongs to the one and only Noah Hall, which we will get a video of his truck out here. Here's the green bean. This is on 15 by 12 Weld Roadhawks. There's welds everywhere here. And here is Noah's on 22 by 12 Cheyennes and 35-inch Gladiator X comps. But how about the suspension on this bad boy? If you guys don't follow him, give him a follow. I mean, the powder coat, everything. I mean, it just looks so good. This truck is nasty. And obviously, Keegan's truck, I've showed you guys this truck before. It's awesome. But we are in the Tahoe, of course, and we traded wheels already. So Keegan's about to lay it down on these 22 by 12 FF02s, and they're not bad looking at all. They're in pretty decent shape, but not up to par. But as soon as he gets one of these done, we'll get back at you with the after result.
Chevys have a specific fucking smell, like in my opinion. They really fucking do.
This is right after the color process, so it's not completely done, but you get the idea. It's looking pretty fresh. Keegan doing his thing.
Are those forged? Yeah.
Guthrie's, man, those look good. Guthrie's Instagram story is blowing up from people asking him about his wheels. Somebody just asked him if they were forged. So you can only imagine the people that follow Guthrie. I think they're all from South Carolina, I think.
North. Gotta be Carolina.
North? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You guys saw it first. No, there's no jack. No jack stands under this thing. This is how it sits. And if this isn't the coolest thing you've ever seen, then we can't be friends. That's just how it is. You just look at that. Oh. These are Keegan's 15 by 14 Weld Super Singles on 33 by 14 boggers, and they are fresh. But I mean, this is perfect. I am personally not a big fan of new trucks on little wheels, but this has completely changed my mind. I mean, this looks awesome.
I need a big
Alright.
sticker in the corner of my windshield now.
As you guys can tell, the titty caps are pretty scratched up. It's been dropped, I think. So we're gonna sand these down with 320, then 600. I'm gonna get them all smooth, and whenever we go back home, I'll polish them out. I'm pretty sure right now they are gonna go put the 22 by 12 Cheyennes up next to Keegan's old body style. So we might have to go look at that. You guys saw it here. You'll probably never see this again because Keegan's not a big wheel guy. Alright, as you guys can tell, Keegan just polished Noah's drive shaft, and it's looking pretty solid. Can't even tell it's spinning really, but he did get let's see, he polished 4 of Guthrie's wheels, fixed curb rash on those, and I think that's it, and polished the drive shaft. And while he was doing that, I sanded my titty caps and everything. We're gonna pack it up now and probably go get some dinner. As you can tell, it's sun setting, so we'll be back. What's going on, guys? That little clip earlier that you saw was Justin's truck. We stopped by in Carthage on our way back from Illinois, which Carthage is only like 20 minutes from the house. Sorry, got something in my eye. We've been working on the truck tonight. As you can see, we got the valve covers all cleaned up nice and everything. Got the gaskets all clean. Trying to make sure there's nothing's leaking, which nothing was, but all of a sudden they started leaking. And they're brand new, so it didn't make any sense. I didn't want the new owner to have to deal with that. It's kind of a pain in the butt, and it just kind of came up out of nowhere. For new gaskets, they shouldn't be doing that, so I fixed them. I cleaned everything up really good, and I drove it home, and they haven't leaked, so it looks to be good. We do have we readjusted all of our exhaust and everything and whatnot, so we did that. We've been just working on little things, trying to tidy up the truck, getting everything buttoned up, mechanical. I got the heat and everything, got a new blower motor in, all that good stuff. Next, we're going to be taking the toolbox out and just scrubbing the truck and getting it really clean, doing a whole undercoat, just making, I don't know, making sure you get the solid truck. And I don't know, I just, that's how I am with stuff. I'm real picky about that. I don't want to give anybody anything that looks like crap. So I was really picky about the exhaust. I'm trying to, I don't know, sometimes it rattles in the cab on the transfer case. So I don't know how to get around that, but I just spent like 2.5 hours trying to adjust it. So hopefully it's a little bit better now. But I was just going to close out this video because I need to do an outro to thank you guys for hanging along. We're climbing in likes and subscribers and whatnot, and I really do appreciate that. But yeah, that was the Illinois trip. You guys got to see Keegan and all of them. Their rides, they're awesome. Keegan does some good work. The other guys were there tagging along. So overall, it was a fun trip. I got to see the crew again. But I guess until next time for that. But as for this, we're just gonna probably close it out here and call it a night. It's getting pretty late. It's Sunday night. I'm gonna go back to Pittsburgh in the morning, and we're just gonna keep hacking away at this thing. So I'm gonna try and get her all cleaned up and ready to go. I'll be sure to take one last video before it's sold. But we're going to get going, so if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, it helps out a lot. Just stay tuned for more first gen content and future project content, because we do have some big stuff coming for the 3rd gen and a new project that I haven't told you guys about. It's going to be pretty awesome. So you guys stay tuned, just stick along with the channel. Even if you're a first gen guy, you're going to want to stick along. I will have another one of these trucks, so don't worry about that. But we're going to call it a night. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Be safe.